Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. If you can hear any background noise, it's just my dog barking for no reason. He's outside on the chain right now, so yeah. What if Deku had Shukaku Part 3? Last time we left off with right before the USJ, so we just done the Heroes vs. Villains. And sorry about not uploading last episode because, yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. As soon as it's unloaded. Okay. Give it a minute. Okay. Starting at class 1A, Aizawa tells his class that they have a very important assignment. Everyone kind of gets a bit on edge because last time it was fighting, and before that, someone almost got expelled. So they're not too excited. Anyway, so they're all very nervous actually. Aizawa says you have to pick a class president and a class vice president. Momo becomes the president and Ida the vice presidents. So yeah. Okay, now we're going to the lunch. During lunch time, suddenly an alarm goes off. Everyone panics and starts to run. Izuku grabs a third year with sand and asks, "What is the alarm?" The third year says she doesn't know. It's never happened before. Class 1A starts to leave with everyone else. Izuku looks out the window and sees the press. And getting visibly upset, covers everyone in sand. And the hallway goes deathly quiet. Izuku says that it's the press and calls everyone weaklings and tells them to shut up or die. Okay, later that day, they're told they were going to, off campus. Not told for what though. It's hero training, that's all they know. Izuku says fine, and he gets on. This is the bus ride to the USJ. Everyone's going around talking about their quirks. Uraraka says, Izuku, I have a question for you. What exactly is your quirk? What is your quirk? Izuku says it's called shukaku. It gives me a demon inside my, mind. It grants me the power to control sand and to make black orbs and an automatic defense of sand. A few minutes pass and they arrive at the USJ. Everybody walks in and sees 13, the rescue hero. And she explains that quirks could easily hurt or kill somebody, and they will be doing rescue training. Just then, Kirishima says, "Oh wow, cool, they even have fake villains." Aizawa then yells, "Stay back, those are real villains." A man made of purple mist says the only real heroes he sees are Eraserhead and 13. The schedule says All Might would be there. A man covered in hands. Let's see. Hold on, give me a second. He says, "Where is he? We went through the trouble of bringing so many friends so they could meet him. They want the great symbol of peace and can't believe he's not coming here. Maybe if I kill a few of the kids, he will come out and play." Aizawa calmly says, 13, get them out of here, and alert the main campus. Actually, if they're jamming our signals, they might be jamming all communications. And then Aizawa says, "I'll leave it up to you, 13, and jumps down and quickly takes 3 villains out, then 5 more. 1A runs to the exit. Izuku walks. Ida yells at Izuku to hurry up. Then Izuku scoffs and says, "Why? One of them's already up there," and points to a man covered in mist. Bakugo and Kirishima then rush. Kirishima tries to hit him, and Bakugo makes an explosion, covering the area in mist. The man says, "There is no escape for you." Then the man, covered in mist, spreads out, surrounding everyone, teleporting everyone but Ida, Uraka, Sato, Shiji, Asado, Zero. So yeah. Then everyone is transported away. Izu arrives right above the water, making a flying cloud of sand, and floats to the boat. So Sue jumps on the boat holding Mineta after a few seconds. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think I have an image for this. Okay, Izuku makes a giant ball of sand above the boat, and then he lifts his hand upwards and slams it down, and says, "Sand bullet rain," causing hundreds of small bullets made entirely of sand to shoot down and hit all the villains. Meanwhile, 13 tells Ida to run to UA and get help. 13 tries to absorb the man covered in mist. Opens a gate behind the man covered in mist opens a gate behind 13, causing her to rip her own suit, turning the back part of her suit into dust. Ida, seeing an opening, runs as fast as he can to the exit gate. Then opens the front door. Well, not the front door. Then the man made of purple mist teleports in front of Ida, and the man with multiple arms. Shoujo jumps in the way, blocking the man covered in mist. Ida makes it to the door and leaves. At the same time, Izuku makes 2 clouds of sand and tells Sue and Mineta to get on one, and then flies towards Aizawa to check up on him. When they arrive, they see Aizawa taking on the man covered in hands. Aizawa gets elbowed in the gut, but right before he hits him in the gut, the man covered in hands catches his arm and decays it. Aizawa's elbow. Aizawa rips his elbow back, then punches the guy covered in arms in the gut, and jumps back. He then gets attacked by 5 villains, and he quickly takes them out. Aizawa then gets his head grabbed by the giant black bird, and his arm broken. Well, gets his head slammed and his arm broken. The man covered in mist. The man covered in mist arrives shortly after and tells the guy covered in hands that a kid got out. The man covered in hands starts to itch his neck. Then he calls the man covered in mist a fool and says, "If we didn't need you, I would tear you apart." And then says they should leave soon. Then he says, "Before we leave, let's wreck All Might's self-esteem and pride," and lunges at Sue. Deku quickly jumps in the way, and Deku's automatic defense covers him, causing spikes to shoot out, which are then blocked by the Nomu. Anyway, Izuku then makes a cloud. He then makes the cloud under Uraraka and Mineta to fly away, and he makes one under Eraserhead do the same, flying all three of them to the exit. Now it's time for the boss fight, basically. Izuku then jumps away from the water a bit and covers the Nomu's hand in, sand. He then squeezes his hand around the Nomu's arms. He tries to break the Nomu's arm, but it does nothing. The Nomu walks slowly towards Deku and tries to hit Deku, but go back. But Izuku's automatic defense flies into action, blocking him. The Nomu hits the sand, causing a massive wedge pressure that sends Deku flying. But the sand did absorb most of the impact. Hitting the metal rod, it goes right through his shoulder, meaning he loses his left arm. And all of a sudden, everyone hears a loud, hysterical laughter coming from Izuku. He then then Deku turns into a full body shukaku, creating a black orb right in front of his mouth and launching it at the Nomu, completely obliterating it. The man covered in arms says they got no time, and right before they warp away. Then everyone hears a loud bang and hears, "Have no fear, students. I am here." Then All Might takes down all the remaining villains. I hope you enjoyed, and sorry for no video yesterday. I have something planned for tomorrow, so this won't be out tomorrow. So yeah. Tomorrow will be kind of like another movie, except it'll be kind of different, considering I'll just be reading something. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed. This one was scripted, because I didn't remember too much of the USJ and there were some key points. You also did have to throw quite a bit of dialogue because I'm not standing here for half an hour. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Tell me if you prefer scripted or non-scripted. If you want me to, I'll only script the battles. So yeah, goodbye and see you next time.